Hello guys and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at micro collectibles, except these are the Jurassic World ones. This is wave 2 of the micro collectibles, and I've been waiting for these to come out for a while, so let's get started. We're going to save the best for last, so we're just going to start with Bumpy, which is labeled as Ankylosaurus on the packaging, but is obviously just Bumpy. The back's kind of boring, and the front is more like kind of Dino Escape packaging. Let's take a closer look. It actually looks like a pretty nice figure. The leg looks very weird on this for some reason. But from the front, and from the other side, and from the back, it's actually really nice. I think it has one of the best paint on it of Wave 2, because personally Wave 2 does not have the best paint jobs. Well, let's get on to the next one. Is the Indominus Rex, which is a strange choice. I don't understand why they picked Indominus Rex, but I guess they did. So here is the figure. Personally, if you customize this just enough, you could probably make this an Ultimasaurus, because it looks more like an Ultimasaurus than an Indominus Rex. Here it is from the front, side, and the back. This really does not look like an Indominus Rex, but it's still a nice figure. Let's move on to the last one, which is the best one, obviously, Carnotaurus. Let's take it out of the box. Here's Carnotaurus. Has two tiny little baby horns. Also has long legs, as a Carnotaurus should. Back looks pretty nice. This is obviously the best one because, well, it's a Carnotaurus. Let's compare it to a couple other ones, which I have all of Wave 1, which is, well, blue, Dimetrodon. In fact, I actually have two Dimetrodons. The latest one of Wave, 1, which technically, I don't know if this is considered a Wave 1 or Wave 2 figure, because I got it in Wave 1, and it came out, like the last figure of Wave 1, apart from the other figures. This one just came out individually, and then, also, it's coming back out in this wave, so I don't know if it's a Wave 2 or Wave 3 figure, but it's still nice. Triceratops, and the T-Rex, which blue and the Triceratops are also getting re-released in this wave, with no new paint on them. They look exactly the same. These two look kind of interesting. The T-Rex kind of looks like the Junior Rex from the Lost World, but the Indominus Rex just doesn't look like an Indominus Rex. Then we have the two armored herbivores, well, heavily armored herbivores. We have Stegosaurus and Ankylosaurus Bumpy, which I think the Ankylosaurus looks a little bit better than the Stegosaurus. Well, the body at least. The head looks better on the Stegosaurus. Bumpy looks horrified. Then, the Carnotaurus, which compared to all of these figures are the best. Which I'm going to compare it to my favorite one from Wave 1, which is the Dimetrodon. Sorry, Dimetrodon, but Carnotaurus is my favorite, but if I could pick two favorites, it would be these two. Okay, another thing I would say, try to pick up Bumpy for Wave 2, because Bumpy is a little bit harder to find. And then for Wave 1, pick up Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus is also a little bit harder to find. And here is the full collection. There are 8 figures in this wave, which personally, what I think they should have did for Wave 2 is, well, Carnotaurus and Bumpy are fine, but the Indominus Rex should have been replaced with the Giganotosaurus. And instead of just having 3, unlike Wave 1, which had 5, this one only has 3 figures, so there's kind of more room for 2 more figures, which personally, I think the 2 more figures should probably be Therizinosaurus, because it was in Dominion, and this is kind of a weird option, but Dreadnoughtus. I feel Dreadnoughtus would also be a great one to put in. Or even better, Quetzalcoatlus. Quetzalcoatlus would definitely be a great addition. Overall, I say these are pretty good figures. They're from the dollar store, so they're not too expensive. But I know you can get them in a set. Wave 1 and Wave 2, you can get them in a set. But I was trying to waiting for these to come individually because, well, as I said earlier, all 3 of these figures are being re-released for this wave. So when they sell Wave 2 in a big set, they kind of just have those in there. Personally, I'm actually not having a problem with the T-Rex. If they maybe just made it like a brown T-Rex instead for Wave 2 and then had Giga and Therizinosaurus in it, I would have been okay with that too. But also, it's strange they put Dimetrodon in Wave 1. Because, well, Dimetrodon is actually in Jurassic Dominion, but maybe they weren't planning for that. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.